Yo. It's your boy. Matter of fact, what's poppin'? It's your boy. The Don.
Ooh.
The biggest Jim.
Ooh.
Sir Evangeline Joseph.
Talk about it.
The Bully. Big Jim Stepper. Stubby Fingers.
The stubbiest.
The stubbiest. The shortest fat man that got the gems.
Danny DeVito?
Hey, look, big boss. Cause you know Danny DeVito, he's a legend. Let's make that clear. So I'll take that. Oh, and by the way, I got called Baby Motown today, so I'm gonna use that today too.
Okay
then. Baby Motown.
Young Gordy.
Yeah.
Not the young Gordy.
I'm finished popping my shit.
Yeah, you popped it big time today, boy. Hey man, it's your boy Wayne.
Look, you can't even do all that.
I can't even pop it the way he popped it. You know what I'm saying? I can pop it a little bit though. Willmatic Beats. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Free Coast, 1/3 of Free Gems Network.
Do.
Your favorite producer.
Oh,
you know
come
what
on,
I'm saying?
man. Come on, man. The golden child, the golden boy.
Mike Greer said it himself. He said, "I'm solidified." You heard
Come on,
it.
man. Stamped.
You know what I'm saying? Stamped.
Man,
By God himself.
Come on.
Hey, man. But enough about us, though. We got
Man.
another special guest in the building.
Man, a lot of y'all niggas, it's gonna be a lot of women. I ain't gonna call them bitches. It's gonna be a lot of women out here that's gonna really fuck with this because this man is on the show. I ain't capping.
Nope.
I'm not capping.
Right now, we sitting at about a 48% women.
It's gonna shoot up at least 65
Yeah.
when this man speak.
Hey, man.
You feel me? He is a staple in the community.
Big staple.
He is an R&B singer. He is a prolific writer. He's a rapper. Motherfucking K. Motherfucking D.
Wow.
Clap it up for that,
How you doing, bro?
Wow.
What's going on, man?
How you living?
I'm good, man. I'm good. And like y'all said, I go by the name KD. My name KD. Remember I said that? My name KD. Remember I said my name KD.
Hey, tell her what you told me on in the deal.
Hey, my name KD. That's KAID, not KAID, it's KD. It's just KD, man.
Right.
KAID.
Where you from?
Capital D, big D. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Been living in Columbus since 2011.
Okay.
So yeah, I moved here my junior year of high school.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like I'm from Tennessee. I grew, born and raised, but it's almost like I'm from Columbus too.
So you still rapping the 706, but you from?
Yeah, it's all love all the way around.
I think
I make sure you know that I live in Columbus, but I'm from Tennessee.
Right.
you are our first like person that's from somewhere else. Yeah.
Right. That was actually raised somewhere else.
Actually raised somewhere else and then
yeah.
came back. So thanks.
Hey man.
A lot of people don't know I'm not from Columbus.
Yeah, nigga, I would have thought you was your ass was from Columbus.
Yeah.
But you still 706 stamped. You feel me? But
For sure.
How was your upbringing?
This honest hour.
My nigga, this
Hey.
is
It's your
Yeah.
You know you can
This is KD.
sugarcoat stuff. Look, I'm gonna be like this. So look, what you see, the way I talk, the way I dress, the way I carry myself, has been like built. You know what I'm saying? Who I was and who I am now, totally different people. Like I'm very eloquent with my words now. It's not like that before. You know what I'm saying? Like I was still everything out of here back in the day. You feel me? Like different person. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, upbringing was rough. I'd say it was rough. Yeah.
Right.
I didn't look at it as rough because that's just my life. But being out, being back.
So talk about that. We've talked about it many times in just off air and on air, just about environment and how a lot of times when you grow up in these environments where you're struggling, you know what I mean, or poverty stricken areas, you know what I mean, and a lot of times we don't know that we're struggling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and you just looking at it like this is just day to day life. This is how it's supposed to be. So when did that mindset switch for you?
I was probably like 12, 13, and I used to have holes in my shoes. I remember we used to have uniforms,
Right.
and every year everybody's go get new school clothes. I remember my 7th grade year. I went into that year with a shirt and a pair of pants, and that was it. I used to have deodorant. You feel me? I used to go to the store. People used to steal candy and stuff. I used to steal Pop-Tarts, noodles, and deodorant. Like, because like if I didn't do it, it wasn't gonna get done. If I gonna do it for me, so it was like that. Like when I was 13, I would leave the house for like 3 months at a time. Like, and nobody know where I'm at. I just booked. You feel me? So like it was like that. I was always very, very self-sufficient. Just did what I did.
So that obviously bleeds into your music and your career as an artist.
Right.
So for the person who doesn't see going out, passing out CDs, selling merch, trying to get just throwing a name out there, Thug, to listen to their song, they may see that as work. You just looking at it as just regular shit.
Yeah, just regular day-to-day life. Like, I tell people, like I work at Sky Zone in the free. Y'all come see me at Sky Zone. Come on up there. But in my real free time, I work at Sky Zone, and I be explaining to them that like this job is different for me than it might be for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of where I come from, I look at the job differently. Like, I really don't care about that job at all, but I work real hard. Like, I make sure I do my job because I know what it's like to have nothing. I know what it's like to be here. I know what it's like to be here. So I make sure I don't go back here. But at the same time, I take my bag of my merch and everything to work every single day. I am a full-time artist. And they don't be getting it there. I'm like, nah, I'm just here to, like, pad the money a little bit and, like, find something to do. But, like, I'm a full-time artist. Like, I'm mad I ain't got my bag with me today. I take my bag everywhere.
Right.
How is that though? Like, how is that transition from being a full-time artist, being self-sufficient, to working?
So, okay, I'm gonna be real. I was working at Sky Zone in February. I had been working there for about like 6-7 months, and I left. I left because I was so good at my job. They gave me a raise my first 2 days. Then they started to, because they gave me a raise, they upgraded my position.
Right.
Where the position I was in, I was a party pro. I host parties, and like I used to get tips and stuff. I was making more money than everybody in the store, managers included. They made me a party pro lead. So now I wasn't able to be there all the time. So now I had to come in to oversee. I wasn't able to host parties no more. I was getting like $140 a check every 2 weeks. I wasn't making $300 a month. So I left. I started selling weed.
So like,
I came back around. Now I'm back. I be bored. But back then it was like working that job was cool or whatever. But I need the money. You know what I'm saying? Now I've put so much money into the music. Now the music do what it do. I can do what I want to. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So how do you take those real world activities, we'll say, you know what I mean, and you translate that into your business?
So when I move around, like example at work, I'm not very, hey, I'm KD, I do music.
Right.
I just walk around with that bag every day. And if you come to buy something, let's say you're getting a ticket, right? I don't go get the ticket out the bag. I will grab the whole bag. I unzip it in front of everybody. I'll open it up. The tickets are inside of a bag that got my CDs in it, but it's a clear. So when you open it up, you see shirts in here, and I pull the bag out with the CDs, and then I pull the ticket out of that. I'm just showing you everything every time you see me. So that way my brand is speaking for itself. You're going to see the shirt on me, on the back. You're going to know what my project called. Like, but I do this stuff so that I don't like talking to people all the time. So I be wanting everything to speak for me.
So,
right.
And plus, I don't hate to be overbearing. Like, but I don't want to hear your mixtape, bro. Got my face. You feel me? I know what they like. So try my best not to be that person.
But that's a marketing strategy for your ass.
Right.
That man said,
look, I know you just want the ticket,
but I'm gonna pull out
everything. You're gonna see everything. You're gonna see everything.
How often do they buy not only the ticket but something else?
Today I sold a shirt. Day before yesterday, mind you, I only got some of the coworkers. Day before yesterday, I'm working every day. Day before yesterday, I sold a shirt and I sold a ticket. I sold another ticket maybe like last week, and I sold somebody a CD. So since I want to be working there for 2 weeks? I've been back 2 weeks. So 2 shirts, 2 CDs. No, 2 shirts, 2 tickets in the CD. You know what I'm saying? But that's off of, hey, not come buy my stuff. Just I was telling somebody, hey, you should come to the show. Oh, for real? What is going on? I said, no, get a ticket. Got the details on it. I know the details. I'm just gonna do all this so I can pull it up and open it up.
Right,
I'm like, okay, the details is show starts at 9. Now the girl was like, those are cute. Those pink. That was your shirt. And I pull it out. She's like, oh my gosh, let me get one. I'm like, what size? She's like, I'm a medium, but I want a large. I'm like, good, cause I'm not a medium. So you go. There you go. So yeah, they're just letting things do themselves. You know what I'm saying? Letting the music talk for itself. I'm not a very boastful person. So I'm confident but not boastful. So it's hard to like talk and balance it. So I just have to be quiet.
Where did you learn that marketing? Just that marketing itself, because you seem very efficient at it. You know what I mean? So like, where did you learn that?
Growing up, I told you I was broke, right?
Right.
I was broke as fuck when I was little. You feel me? So like, I've learned to move without money. So whether I have money or not, I move the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, example, my jewelry, this real. You feel me? I saved up for this. Now, this don't change. This don't turn. I don't got a big ass chain. I don't got on design or nothing. My image is low budget. I got a low budget image. My image is just me. You feel me? I don't care about clothes and shoes and all that stuff. I like it. It's cool. But it's not what makes me. When you watch my videos, it's very homey. It's usually in the house, chilling, smoking. Not a bunch of dudes with guns and all that stuff. That's not my vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the strip club throwing money, going crazy. It's not really my vibe. So just making everything inexpensive. Just making everything inexpensive. Like, and putting all my money into the music. If you don't go to Texas, if you don't go here and go here for leisure, that's extra money you got. So my homeboys be mad, like, dang, bro, we going to Houston, you ain't coming? And I'm like, bro, y'all already know I'm not coming. I gotta do this, I gotta pay for this shoot, I gotta go to do this interview, I gotta do this, you know what I'm saying? So it's always constantly putting into the music. But I know in due time, all that fun that they had, I'm gonna have it times 10. I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing right now.
I can attest to that, cause that man, when he wanna do business, he gonna do business.
Right.
It's no, KD don't look for no handout, no nothing. He asks like he how much is it?
Straight up.
And like whether
I hate when somebody try to I'm a food you. I'm like, bro, how much is it? If I can't afford it, I save up. You feel me? Or I will. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna ask you for nothing, man, because I don't like people to shortchange me. You feel me? I work hard. I work real hard. So like when I say somebody my feature price ain't even expensive. I'm not gonna say on camera. My feature price not that crazy. And I say it, they be like, dang, you can't. I'm like, bro, don't ask me for no shortcuts, bro. Don't. If I rock with you, I rock with you. But like, don't. I don't know. I hate to see somebody beg for something.
Right.
Because of what you went through.
Yeah, like, I didn't have nobody to ask. Like, so don't ask me. Cause I ain't nobody to ask. Now, if it's, I'm the type of person. Example, if I'm in a relationship, if my girl tells me something to adjust, I do not adjust it right then. I take a little time, I let it sink in, and then I adjust it on my own free will to let her know that it mattered to me. Not just because you told me, but it stayed on my mind to change it. Let's say, you don't take the trash, this will never happen, I take the trash out. But you don't take the trash out, I might not get up take the trash out right then. But you would never have to tell me to take the trash out again over time. You know what I'm saying? So just being just organic, being genuine. Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You feel me? So like, you ain't gotta ask me for nothing for real, cause I'm gonna give it to you. If you ask me for it, now I'm like, damn, now I plan on giving it to you, but since you don't ask me for it, now you thinking I'm giving it to you because you asked me for it. Now you taking my thrill out of it to being a nice person. You know what I'm saying? So don't ask me for nothing, cause I'm gonna give it to you.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, don't ask for shit.
How is it important? How important? I'm sorry, y'all. How important is it to keep your integrity through your music and through you? Because, bruh, let's be honest. If you know when you having and you got paper and you was broke, you know what I'm saying, and struggling, it's easy to do what everybody else is doing.
Right.
Let me dress up in some designer. Let me dress up in some shit that I don't really give a fuck about. But that image gonna help.
Like when you do stuff like you build your own brand, you can wear your own brand. It's selling itself. You're making money from wearing your own brand, and you're not spending. You're spending money with yourself, and like you feel me. Like I wish one of y'all had on some Balenciaga or something. I'm like, I can go buy that right there, or I can wear this. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much money I'm saving from just putting on my own shit.
Right.
And all my videos, I'm so subtle. I don't draw attention to it, but I always got on my own shit. Every video, Degrassi, I got on my own shirt, and in the I think it was 2 scenes I had on my own shirt. My video for Bathroom Freestyle is not out yet. Got on my own stuff. My last 3-4 shows, got my own stuff because this is how it's gonna sell. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what's that? That's your Let me get it. It's my last one. You want one off me? Like, yeah. Like, what's up? What's going on? No, I wouldn't do that. That was a joke. Y'all didn't laugh though. But
nah, nigga, we respect your grind.
Hey, I was like, that's a hustler right there, man.
But look, I
shirt off his back.
I'm like that though. Like one of my little partners could attest to. I ain't gonna say his name, but one of my little partners will tell you like, plenty of time. He be like, KaiD, that shirt hard. I'm like, you want it? He be like, yeah. And I literally take it off. Like, that's the type of person I am. I'm like, but if he would have asked me for it, I probably would have told him no.
But just off the strength.
Yeah, like, I just let me be nice. Because I'm a really nice person. I'm an asshole, but I'm really nice. I'm a nice guy. So, like, just let me be nice to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, one thing that I want to get into is your style, bro. And how long did it take for you to get your style? Matter of fact, we'll get to that. How did you start singing? How did you start music, bro?
Okay, so I've been rapping since I was 4. I started singing consistently. In 4th grade, I made me take a chorus class. I did not want to take that shit.
Right.
5th grade, I came back because it was girls in that motherfucker. 6th grade, I went to middle school. I was still in chorus because it was girls in that motherfucker. By 7th grade, I started to develop I started to sound like Justin Bieber. I had a little whiny, little nasally, listen to Pleasure P and all that stuff. Like, I was like, okay, I could do a little something, and girls were eating it up. So that was 7th grade. Now I spent 4 years in middle school. I was bad. So 8th grade, the first time, I was like, I thought I could sing. 8th grade, the second time, I thought I was that nigga. You feel me? But I was never known for singing. I was known for rapping. So I didn't really good at singing for real. So I was like 18, 19. The whole time I was in high school, I lived with my uncle, and that's a story in itself. I lived with my uncle. He's always telling me, stop embarrassing yourself. Stop singing. You're making a fool of yourself. Stop doing that shit. Rap. You're really good at rapping. Just rap. And I was like, no, I'm going to show your ass. And lo and behold, probably like sometime last year, I had him hear my song Favorite Scent. And he was like, wow. He said, you come a long way. And he said, it's not even about the singing. I'm not I don't try to do the most when I'm singing because I'm really a rapper. I can sing, so I do. But he was like, wow, you come so far to the point where I actually like your voice and I just tell you stop singing. He said, I can listen to your voice all day. And I said, that's all I wanted to hear. So, yeah, that had a lot to do with it. Him telling me I couldn't sing, him and my dad, my uncle and my dad always telling me I couldn't sing, and to keep rapping made me work on that.
Made you want to go hard.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I'm going to show y'all. I literally learned how to sing from just singing all the time. Just sung 24/7. If you know me, if you knew me between the years of 2009 to 2017, sung all day, every day. Folks be like, teach me how to sing. I'm like, just keep singing. I don't know. That's what I did.
I don't know.
That's what I did. What I tell you, don't ask me for shit. They do what I did. I don't know. I'm one of the people that didn't add about it for nothing. Like, I learned how to play basketball myself. Learn how to play video games myself.
Right.
Learn how to, you know what I'm saying, everything, change tires, whatever. I learned how to do all that myself, and Google's my best friend. Go Google some shit. Don't come to me, add me, dang, bro, how you gonna app music? I Googled it. Just Googled it. Just Googled it. And if you Google it and then you can't figure it out, come to me with, okay, I did this, and this, it didn't work out, so what should I do? Then I'ma always help you. But if you come to me first,
right. Cause you feel like
you're not hungry.
Right, yeah, you ain't even trying.
You want me to help, you want me to do it for you. Nope.
Ho said it best, man. Google's your friend, bruh.
Facts. Y'all trying to sound so mean. I say it gotta be honest.
Nah, bro.
So mean, but I'm really nice. Anybody who know me, I'm nice as shit. I'm just real no nonsense. Like,
my nigga, you good with us.
Right.
You pop your shit. If you want to be
exactly that, bro.
You want to be mean or anything, bro. Like,
it's not even mean. Like you said, it's a no bullshit mentality.
Yeah,
bro.
like, and I, if you in my circle, I'm gonna instill in you. Do it yourself, grind. Don't ask nobody for shit. You feel me? And if you need help, don't be scared to ask for help. But go try first. Go try first. Always try before you ask me. I got certain people that, like my homeboy, he don't never do it. My boy Zach Zeke, I do a lot of music with him. If he come at me for something, no question. Sometimes it's been times he'll ask me for something, and before I even respond, I do whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But because he not gonna ask me for something before he try to go figure it out himself. So I already know your habits. So you come asking, I'm already boom, because I already know you're gonna try. If I don't know, I gotta see.
All right.
Gotta see first.
You were in the group 100 Bands.
100 band.
100 Band.
100 band. 100 band. 100 band.
How did that come about?
That's what I was just talking about, Zazzy. 100 band is not a group. Meant to be a label. Meant to be bigger than just me and him. We were not the only two artists. It was more artists than us, but we were the focal point at the time. But 100 band is still a thing. This is the bear from 100 band. This is the KaiD Nugget. His name is Nugget, but this is the KaiD Nugget. And then you got the regular Nugget. The regular Nugget got a bankroll on him.
Oh, that's hard.
And it say 100 band on the bankroll. Mine has the pink bandana because I always have pink bandana.
All right.
And no, I'm not finna bring certain things up. I'm not in the gang, so no gang affiliation, no clique, no sets, none of that.
It's just you.
It's just me, man.
100 Band.
Yeah, that pink bandana ain't. It's not a flag. It's a ribbon. So. Yeah.
Hey man. Good thing you cleared that up.
Yeah,
for sure.
The comments in that motherfucker would have been like, "Oh, this nigga's bang."
My grandma passed away from breast cancer, along with other cancer, but she passed away from breast cancer. So this is my pink ribbon. So that's why I always have it.
Hey,
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
No thing, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Do you still feel like you have that chip on your shoulder? You know, you spoke of your dad and your uncle. You know,
it's different. It's
your
different.
singing?
It's different now. Chip's totally different. So now I be mad. I be mad as hell because in Columbus is a little different. So 2015, 2016, 2017. I was doing shows down here, like little local stuff, showcasing and stuff like that. And I mean, one time they had this event. It was a little R&B poetry event, something like that. It was like a little R&B night, and it was on Valentine's Day. And I asked Kai to sing at the event, and the promoter told me no. And I was hot. I was like, "What you mean? Well, I can sing." And she was like, "You don't sing." I was like, "Yes, I do." You feel me? So she told me no. Now today, you know, on Wednesdays they be at Aiden's and they do the little rap thing, whatever. They won't let me do it.
What?
Because I sing. Back then, I couldn't do it because I rap. I couldn't sing because I rap. Now, they won't let me rap because I sing. Like, stop putting me in a box.
Right.
I be so frustrated. So the chip is on my shoulder heavy. Like, heavy. I hate it. I am not an R&B singer. I'm just a nigga that can sing. Like, nobody, like, example. This, well, I was watching some podcast or something the other day, and there was a guy on there, he started singing, but he wasn't a singer. So the dude was like, "Bro, you can't be nervous up here." And I was like, "Lord forbid somebody ask me to sing up there live. That's not my thing, so I'm not gonna do it." Yeah. But somebody be like, they don't ask Drake to sing. They don't ask Black to sing. You feel me? But they gonna ask me to sing. Right. We the same shit. We do the same things. Like, so people like to put me in a box because I don't know. I think it's just a Columbus thing. Right. If you don't make music about shooting people, you're not rapping. So I ain't shooting nobody. I ran a nigga over in a Honda truck. That's facts, but I guess that wasn't enough. And plus, when I say shit so subtle, like it don't even matter. I just throw it in there, so folks don't even be listening to what the fuck I be saying.
You really be popping your shit.
Yeah, I be dead. My songs are very honest.
Right.
I be dead ass. I really ran a nigga over. Like that was
do.
I was like, oh shit. Like I look back.
Hey, singing about running a nigga over is crazy.
And it's bad because I pulled over. I had hopped out or whatever. Whole little story kind of crazy because bro hopped up. He didn't hop up. He like his legs was like slinkies. And some car pulled up and he hopped on the car with them. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if he died. Don't know. But that whole little situation, like I knew right then. I said this in the song. I knew that shit then. I was like, I'm putting this in the song. Like, that shit. Yeah, I said, I don't know how I'm going to do it or when I'm going to do it. I put that shit in the song like a week later. Usually it take a minute when something happens. I'm like, I'm going to put that in the song. It'll be like 3 months later. But nah, I wrote that shit then. I just ran that nigga over in the Honda truck. No cap. I'm like, all right.
What's the difference between doing a project and performing with 100 bands and doing it solo?
Less breathing time, less time to catch your breath. Like I'm an active performer, very, very, very active, very energetic. So being with my boy, let's say I'm on the hook and I got the first verse, right? Right. I got the hook, got first verse, then I got the hook again. So this whole little time that we don't came in is just me. You only hearing me for real. Then his verse comes in. Now I can breathe. Now I don't spend a lot of time like I don't do that, but I'm dancing. I'm still turned up, but it's so much better to not have to. Y'all ever be in a club rapping a song? Mouth the words. You'll save so much energy. Just mouth the word. Don't say the word. Don't say. Just be like. You will save so much energy because all of this, you pushing that air, you pushing that breath out, you killing yourself. So yeah, just learning I'm finna dance a little bit rather than say something. You know what I'm saying? So that's really probably the only difference. And my music's slower. My solo music has been a little slower. So
is that
the vibe is different?
Is that purposely?
I didn't. No, like bills on purpose. I make all my music upbeat because my performances I like to be moving around. I ain't gonna lie. My first two or three performances as KD, when I changed my name from Young KD to KD, I was nervous up there because I was up there singing, and I'm not a I can sing, but I'm not a vocalist. I'm not like a Whitney Houston. So when I sing, I'm a bare minimum singer. I'm giving you words, cadences, and like flow. You feel me? Like I'm not finna all that stuff. That's not my thing. So like when I'm up there, I used to feel like I'm not doing enough. Especially for somebody who's turned up, I really feel like I'm not doing nothing. But when I come off stage, everybody loved it. So I was like, okay. So I got a few people to record me, film me, so I can like play it back and see what y'all seeing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't kind of fine tuned it. I'm not that bad now. I don't get nervous. You know what I'm saying? But I was nervous at a point.
What was that first time like performing?
Period. Like ever?
Period. Yeah, like that first time solo performance because it's a little different.
So I was doing solo performances and music prior to Honey Band. Like when we started doing stuff in Honey, this is the honest truth, but when I started doing stuff in Honey Band with Honey Band in Columbus, folks used to be like KD and bruh. It wasn't a Honey Band. I made us Honey Band. We was Young KD and Zag Zeke. I changed our name from Zag Zeke. I changed our name from Young KD and Zag Zeke to Zag Zeke and Young KD to put his name first, so people stop ignoring him and not acknowledging him. You know what I'm saying? This is just a Columbus thing. So they would acknowledge him. They still was bullshit. And like I'm getting the shows and they not trying to say his name. Like, KD like you shouldn't be messing up. You feel me? Yeah. So I changed our name to Honey Band. Now you have to say his name when you say Honey Band. Cause that's his name too. You feel me? So it was more so for that. Like that's my boy. Like I remember one time we was at Onyx in Atlanta or Onyx in North Carolina. I think it was the one in Atlanta. And we performing and they turned his song off. They turned it like halfway. We doing Joe Clark. So I got first verse, hook, and hook again or whatever. And he come in and they turn the music off. I was hot. You don't do that.
Bro, that's disrespectful.
And I knew why they did it, but we did what we did for a reason. So strip club. Yeah. So you supposed to throw money. We didn't throw money because we had to stand on the side of the stage and wait for some girls to come on stage because they didn't want to come because we local or whatever. They're like, y'all not famous. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. So we like, y'all supposed to be up here. They had to keep calling, hey, can we get some strippers on the stage? I was like, oh, we ain't throwing shit. So I got to do my part, but when they got to his part, they was like, oh, they ain't throwing shit. Turn the music off. I said, oh, we don't give a fuck. Y'all finna, don't worry about it. Never again. You feel me? So yeah.
What was the purpose behind the name change?
My solo name changed from KD. Okay.
Right.
Dang, I haven't been doing interviews, so this is a lot of stuff I haven't talked about.
It's cool.
So my name is KD.
Right.
KD. But the KAID comes from a few things. My favorite basketball player growing up was AI. So my at name is Who is KD. The answer to Who is KD is in the title. It's Who is KD, right? Woo! Now AI, who is AI? AI is the answer, right?
Yeah.
Right.
KD is the answer. Like that's the answer. You feel me?
Right, like, you going over folks' heads, bro.
Jesus Christ. I saw where you was going, so you said, yeah, y'all was my favorite player. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I see where this is going.
Yeah,
that's hard. That's hard as fuck.
That's wild.
Bro, I would have never thought about it.
Nah, but it's like, as soon as he said, hey, I'm my favorite basketball player, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
The real reason I watch basketball, my boy AI. I'm a Philly fan too. I like the 76ers. I like the Eagles. I don't know what AI did to me and just made me. I just fuck with Philly culture, brother.
But you know what though? Even in your performance, you kind of like AI. Like I've seen you perform, nigga. You're really energetic. You're all over the place. You controlling the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Just like him.
Yeah. So it's
like you know the musician.
Shout out my little partner Buzz too, cause he really helped me with changing my name. It wasn't like I'm gonna change my name. He was like, change it to KD. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, KAID. And I was like, that's hard. I said, but why would I do that? And I was thinking about it and I thought about it. At first I was like, nah. And I was thinking, I was like, what does it mean though? And all I kept thinking about, like, oh yeah. I'm finna drop. And at that point, when I changed my name, I literally changed my whole style. I felt so strongly about the name.
Right.
Now I'm finna just change up everything.
So how was you rapping and singing before versus now?
Alright, so I got a song called Joe Clark, right? Joe Clark, I'm on the hook. They always get mad because they just call me a singer, but like I used to have songs where I'm rapping a whole song, whole 3 minutes and 45 seconds, and then at the end I'll sing. At the end for the last 20 seconds, they're like, oh yeah, he's a singer. I'm like, bro, did you not hear the rest of the fucking song?
Right.
So Joe Clark, the hook is, it says, time, watch, checks, cash. You know the boy be flexing. I get so fly, jet lag. I just might fly to Texas. Like I was like that. Now I'm more. You smell like my favorite scent. What you been bathing in? I'ma call it heaven sent. Like it's a whole switch up. You know what I'm saying? But it's still me. If you know me, it's me. It's me as
you
fuck.
still getting to it.
Yeah, it's me as hell.
What do you like in the studio?
I'm very, very picky. I'm real extreme perfectionist. I remember I never met Travis Scott, but when I heard T.I. talk about Travis Scott and how it is to work with him and what you get in the end that makes it okay, I was like, damn. I hope I ain't like Travis Scott. I said, that's probably me. But yeah, when I'm in there, like, I don't hear the same thing as everybody else. I hear stuff differently. So like, you be like, dang, this fine, bro. I'm like, no, do it again. So this sounds horrible. This sounds really bad, but I really might spend 45 minutes recording a verse or a hook.
I mean, I know people who
like, and I don't think nothing of it. They be like, bro, you lose money. I don't give a fuck. If it don't sound great, I'm not putting it out. I try to be as consistent as possible. I'm not putting out no shit that I'm about. If I don't think it's slap, I'm not dropping it. So when I'm in the studio, my engineer said most people like record and they figure out their album or whatever they're gonna put together, a compilation, their project. When they're done, like they do all their songs they're gonna do, and then they got a pool of 15 songs. They're gonna try to pick some. Me, when I'm done, let's say I'm making a 9-song project. When I got to that 9th song, I was done. I only had 9 songs. When I dropped my EP, Same Energy, I had 7 songs when I dropped that project. It was 7 songs on that project. That was it. Like, so I know when I'm recording, like, this ain't it. Turn it off. It don't matter how long I've been doing. I can be on a song for an hour and a half. Fuck it. Turn it off. Give me something else. Put this beat on. So yeah.
Has that ever happened and you went back to that same song and it made a
Degrassi and Before the Streetlights? I hated both of those songs. Yeah, I hated Degrassi and Before the Streetlights, and I went back in to re-record them. And when I went in there, it was just mixing issues. He just went in there. I was like, "Hey, pull it back up." And as soon as he pulled it up, he started tweaking with stuff, and I was like, "I was gonna re-record it, but shit, sound good." Like it.
Right.
So yeah.
So how big? Of course, you're there. Is there? Do you want to become a like get into producing and engineering?
I used to engineer my own music, basically from when I was in high school. So from 2010 to like 2015, I engineered my own music. I don't like it. I don't like doing it. I like to write. I like performing. I like to, you know what I'm saying, do the music or whatever. I don't want to be an engineer. Don't want to be a producer. Don't want to be. I don't want to. I feel like a lot of stuff is distractions from my art. I love the art. I'm not a person who craves fame or anything. Like, I don't feel like I present myself like I want fame. I just want to make money, making music, and raise my family and live comfortably.
What are some things that you absolutely need to have in the studio? Or do you need the group of people and the vibe?
I need water. Just water. And a blunt, maybe.
Maybe.
Depends on the mood. Okay, 99% of the time. I don't need a blunt. It's preferred. I need water though. That's a necessity. I have to have water. If I'm gonna show up to the studio, I probably got a big ass jug of water. Yeah, I be needing that. My voice, you can hear it now. My voice just get raspy out of nowhere. Sometimes that works on songs though. Sometimes I have to just evaluate it for that moment. Like, I ain't gonna drink none right now. I'm thug it, and they're like, okay, hook come back. Let me drink the water so I can record this hook.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, sitting here talking to you, I think this is probably our first real deal conversation. You really know yourself. Like a lot of people, I don't think that you like really understand like how big that is.
My uncle, he has so much to do with how I am now. But like I remember when I was in high school, he was told me I was on the phone. You know, you talk on the phone every day, I was talking to girls or whatever. Now he's talking on the house phone, and he would do stupid shit like this. Ain't got to do with nothing. But I'd be on the phone and he'll put the other house phone, on the toilet and flush the toilet. Like do stupid shit. I'm like, bro, like get on the phone. But one time he was like, bro, you be on the phone all day with these girls, bro. He said, what's your favorite food? I said, he said, stop. He said, how the fuck somebody gonna get to know you and you don't know yourself? He said, you can't teach no girl about you if you don't know you. He said, when I ask your favorite food, it's your favorite food. How you don't know? I said, wow. He said, you need to take time to get to know yourself. And I did it.
What
studied the fuck out. This was, I was still living in Atlanta. I was in Clayco at the time, so it was probably like 2009, 2010.
How long did that take you?
I feel like by the time, I mean, it's a constant. You know what I'm saying? As you grow and as you change, you constantly get to know yourself. But I feel like by the time I was in college, by the time I was probably like 19, 20, I had a pretty good feel for what I like, don't like, etc. And it's very easy, like relationships and stuff like that, because I know what I like. So I wouldn't even love a girl. You know how you can meet somebody and they can like, everything be cool, and then over time they get on your nerves? Mm-hmm. That'll happen with me. I'm evaluating you based off of will you get on my nerves in the future. So I'm like, will this get on my nerves? Like, I remember this one girl, I hope she ain't watching this.
She probably is, but it's okay.
When she gets up, when she gets up in the morning, she like rubs her eyes and it makes a loud sound, and she does it for a long time. And then when she's done doing that, she makes this noise. She be like, and she does this every single morning. I knew that day one. I don't might not be able to do it this. I probably can't deal with this.
Right.
So yeah, and but I don't want to waste nobody's time.
Right.
And I'm real. I tell you everything about myself because I don't like rejection. So I want you to get to know me and decide if you'll be my friend. Know now before we even get that far. This is what I do. This is what I don't do. When I'm out, I might act like this sometimes. I like to say this type of shit. I beat niggas up. Like, whatever. I let you know everything off the rip. Do you be my friend? Yes or no? You cool with it? Cool. If not, alright, that's fine.
Man.
Self-aware.
Bruh.
Right.
Because there's so many, not just artists, but so many people that don't know who they are.
They don't care to know who they are.
You know what I'm saying? They too busy looking for.
That's why they don't love themselves. You can't. How you gonna love you and you don't know you? Do you love anything you don't know about? I'll wait. Exactly. If you do love it, you go learn about it.
Right. That's true. Where did that come from? Like, because you had said earlier about how, you know, you're not this particular type of vocalist, but what you are, you perfected it and you know, changed it, you tweaked it or whatever. But where did that even come from?
Just being focused on the art and making the art the best that it can be. Like, I wanted to learn how to sing because I wanted to learn how to sing before Drake came out. I wanted to be the first nigga rapping and singing. This was probably like 2007, like when I was still in middle school, and Drake came out. But even then, Drake didn't really pop till like 2009. I was really trying to learn how to rap and sing. Like, I was like, I'm just gonna sing to complement my rapping. That's the only thing it was for, to complement the rapping. The rapping, I rap because of Lil Wayne. I wanted to be wobbly, 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 drop it like it's hot, and that developed into Carter and Carter 2 and the Carter 3 and the lyricism and like, you feel me? It's like J. Cole, that's my number one. That's my guy. Big influence. Like, J. Cole, to tell you real quick, like, I wanted the respect. It just came with fame. That's how I am. Like, I'm real prideful on my pen. It's all about the pen. Now, whatever comes from that, comes from that. Like, I tell people I don't like being called a singer. They think that I'm a not sing. Listen to my music. I still sing. I just hate being called a singer. But the art not going to change regardless of how I feel. The art's going to be the best it can be. To the best I can do.
You said that, you know, Wayne made you want to rap. What was the first album that you purchased on your own? Or
Carter 3.
Carter 3.
2008.
That was the one that made you.
I knew before it dropped. I was like, I'm getting that.
That's hard. What was your favorite record on there?
My favorite now. My favorite dance different. My favorite now is probably Mr. Carter. Jay-Z spazzed.
Yes, he did.
But back then it was Let the Beat Build.
Oh yeah.
That's still a classic.
Crazy on Let the Beat Build.
I still hear Let the Beat Build. I'm still like, yo, nuts.
Wayne got bars like that though. Like he got the type of bars that just have you like, damn, like how you think of that, bro? Right. What you be on? What you be on, bro? I'm trying to be on what you on, bro.
Yeah, man, different.
What you did before you went in the booth, bro? I'm about to go to the studio now. I'm trying to do it real quick. What you did?
What's your writing process, bro? And how do you write?
I write in spurts. So a spurt can my little spurts can last. I might do a whole song, or it may last 3 minutes. I don't force write at all. So I essentially freestyle and write as I freestyle. So like when I hear a beat, I'm the type of person, you play a beat, I will start rapping on it right then, like immediately. Like the beat come on 1 second, I'm rapping in second 2. You know what I'm saying? But I can fill out a beat really quickly. You know what I'm saying? So like when I be doing stuff, I just hop in my little pocket. And usually I know within the first, I'm going to start off like that. And I'm going to run the beat back. And I'm going to start off how I said I was going to start. And I'll probably figure out the next line. And I'll run it back. And I write like that. Like
so do you like physically write or you?
Oh, no. I mean.
Okay.
But yeah, I do write. I'm a writer. I'm an avid writer. I'm a writer. Like, I'm not going in the booth trying to punch in and all that stuff. I can, but it's not a preference of mine. I like to know. I hear my songs in my head fully before I even go record them, which kind of makes the recording process a little monotonous. But I know what I want to hear. Like, I already made the whole song. Before I even go to the studio, I probably been sitting on this song about a month. And I do my songs all day. If you ever come, if one of y'all hang out with me, you gonna hear 8 songs. Bare minimum. I do this all day. Like, and I don't care. Like, this is my room. Get out. Like, I ain't gonna tell you get out, but I'm just saying.
I get it.
Anybody knows who can come. You come chill with me. You finna smoke. You not leaving. You wanna smoke this blunt. I'm gonna do the first song, and if it's good, you ain't gonna mind hearing the second one. And if the second one good, you ain't gonna mind hearing the third one. But I'm gonna take a little break in between the fourth one. We gonna talk. We might watch a little something. Hey, let me let you hear this. Or I might even say nothing. I might just go. I might just be playing shit. You know what I'm saying? But I always know how people gonna react to my music because I show so many people before it drop.
All right.
So when that love is not, is more so like, yeah. See, I knew these niggas was gonna.
Right.
A little bit. I'm the type of person. I let you hear my song. Let's say you be like, man, that shit's great. You don't know. You just fucked that song up. That song not getting dropped no more. If you don't be like, it depends on how I feel about it. If I'm a little iffy on it, and you don't be like, damn, that shit crazy, I ain't gonna fuck with it. But if you be like, damn, bro, do it again, bro, I'm gonna be like, all right, that's one. That's literally the way I know. I don't know what the fuck this shit keep on hooking. That's literally how I know though.
In a music industry that's like oversaturated the way it is, you know what I mean? Anybody can put out music these days. Like you said, all you gotta do is Google it. How do you continue to be innovative just in your sound and your craft?
By literally not oversaturating myself. I learned when I was doing my little performing circuit back in like 2015 in Columbus, 2015, 2016, and I had a show in Atlanta, and one of my partners, my best friend, she's in a little group or whatever, not a music group, but like this little friend group, and she has gotten a group chat and was like, hey, who all coming to the KaiD show? And my homeboy responded, we can see him every day on Wednesday. Now I don't go nowhere. That homeboy, he could be watching right now. He know what the hell I'm talking about. I won't go to your house. Not his house personally, but I don't go to houses. I don't go to parties. If I'm not being booked for something, if it's not a video shoot, photo shoot, interview, performance, etc., I'm not going. Like, cause you feel like you can see me. I'm too accessible.
So that really really shows.
That's
you don't know. You can say a sentence to me today, and I remember that shit for 15 years.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I said this about this on Facebook. I was in high school, my first day at Shaw, my very first day in Columbus. Like I had just moved here, first day, first class. She said, introduce yourself and say something you want to do. I said, my name KaiD, and I'll be on TV one day. And the girl said, her name was Serena Watson. I would never forget that. Me and Serena cool, that my girl. But I remember that moment. She didn't know me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we were kids, you know what I'm saying? But like, that shit still stick with me today. I'm gonna show her one day. I'm gonna show her. Actually, real talk, technically, if you go on YouTube and you got YouTube on your TV, I already been on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But even me and her got real cool. Like, we got real close, like, in due time. But I remember that moment.
Video.
That,
I said,
and she probably watched the video.
She probably watched the video, you feel me? But
probably don't even remember. Yeah, I laughed at this man.
Yeah, that. She probably don't even remember that. I'll never bring it up. I never talked about it or anything.
Oh, she's gonna hear this.
Yeah, but
She's gonna.
And I really like. I used to like Serena, like especially over time, like as we got cool. I used to like her. So like it's not no beef or nothing, but yeah, I remember that.
How you mentioned
that was 10 years ago.
You mentioned earlier how you pretty much stay away from like the phone.
She ain't touched it. She ain't touched it.
What? Oh yeah. So like, how do you incorporate some of your marketing as far as social media? When you're not really trying to be in touch with.
It's my job.
So you look at it as
that's everything I do is fun, except that's just my job. But that's part of my job description. Like, who gonna post the music if I don't? Who's gonna do all these things if I don't do it? So I have to do it until I can find somebody else to do it for me. Like I used to mix my own songs because I didn't have nobody else to do it. Once I found somebody else to do it, I never did it again. Once I can get a team together to do this for me, I ain't posting shit. Somebody else can do it. I hate social media, man. I hate everything about it. Like, I don't take pictures. I don't take selfies. Like, I don't be on internet talking and like, hey, da-da-da-da. You never gonna know where I'm at. I'm real stealth. I just fucked that word all up. But incognito. I'm going incognito. Yeah. Like, I'm real, like, if you see me, you gotta, I'll take that back. When I'm out, and you see me, I'm noticeable. But I have to be out, and I never be out. But he should never said what he said about seeing me on Wednesday. I used to be out more. I used to be real social, but that was my job too. I was like, I need to get people to know me so they listen to my music. Because nobody knows me, so they don't listen to my music.
Right.
And they don't even listen to hear if it's good. You know what I'm saying? If you hear it, I'm gonna be real with you. I can't remember last time somebody listened to my music like, nah, this ain't it. I don't think that's ever happened. And that shit kind of bothers me too, cause I feel like people be like, yes, man. I'm like, somebody don't like this shit. My mama, she one of them people, like, I don't send my mama no music. I don't send her no music at all.
But she gonna let you know?
No, because she don't.
My
mama ain't one of the people that say it's good no matter what. So when I was in high school, I intentionally made a song that was horrible just to get her opinion. I told my uncle about it ahead of time. I said, she always says it's good, and I don't think it's always good. Cause how did you hear it and you be like, hey, it ain't that good? So I said, I'll make a song bad on purpose. And I made it. And she said, oh, it's so good, baby. I love it. I said, she always say that.
So do you think it's almost like as if,
I love her for that though. She's just really supportive.
Yeah, right.
not so honest though. She don't hurt my feelings.
Yeah, you think it's like the honest thing, or you think it's like a blind love just because I love you?
I think she thinks it's good no matter what. I remember when I was little, she always tell me how handsome I was. No, I wasn't. I couldn't buy a girlfriend. So no, I wasn't. Like, I don't want to hear that. You feel me? But she really, I'm her baby. So I'm handsome to her. You feel me? So she not lying in her, you know what I'm saying, in her way. But yeah.
Where did the always like how you? I don't know how to like formulate this question, but if formulate is even a word, but
it's a word today.
Right. That chip, man, and that I don't want to say you taking everything personal, but like
I do though. Yeah, it feels like that. It's yeah.
Like what? Like why is that?
I'm sensitive. I'm highly sensitive. I'm sensitive, but I don't give a fuck at the same time. Like if I'm confident in something, I don't care what you think about it. Like if I let you hear a song, it don't matter if you say that shit trash or not. I'm not gonna stop rapping.
Right.
But at the same time, I heard what you said. I remember everything you said. I remember everything. I got a borderline photographic memory, so I remember every fucking thing. So like, and I'm a thinker. I don't be on my phone all day, so like, it's in my head, everything. So everything is like it turns into a chip, even when it's not. Right. Everything becomes a thing, even if it's not a thing, because it's still a thing. Yeah.
You what's next for KaiD?
Working on my next project right now. I haven't started recording it, but I finished writing it. It's called My Name KaiD. Remember I said that? My name KaiD.
Marketing genius.
Boy, that nigga a marketing genius, bud.
Like, so I'm working on that right now. I've written all the songs. Like, I'll let y'all hear it before y'all go. Like, everything's written, but I just gotta go record it and see how it pans out. I want to do 6 songs on the next project. I probably gonna roll like a good 9-10.
Why 6?
The real honest answer. So I did a photo shoot maybe a month ago, and at one of the locations, it was like a little warehouse. You know, they had the trucks. They got to back up and get all the stuff loaded up, and it had a door on each little thing, it had a number on it. And it was 6 doors. So I'm gonna take a picture in front of each door, and on my CDs, I'm gonna have a 6-page fold, and each it's gonna be a picture for each one. Gonna have a description of each song, and it'd be 6 of them.
Are you spiritual like that? You look at numbers and you visualize things?
No, I'm just a real overly logical person. I want things to just make sense to you when you hear it, and I have to overthink for people because people not gonna think hard. So I have to simplify it.
Right.
So yeah, just putting everything, making it visual for you. You know what I'm saying?
Because everything that you said, like how you give it to the people, be really simple, but the shit really complex.
Yeah. But then you got to get into it. You know what I'm saying? And if you get into it, that's why I love. I don't even like calling my fans. Like a lot of my fans are my friends. You know what I'm saying? But I love the people that really be locking in on my shit because they catch every little thing. Like most of my songs, I have a line that references another song or something that I did or said, and it's so subtle. So you have to like really be fucking with me to even know. But the people that fuck with me, they fuck with me, and they bring it up. It hit different. Cause I'm like, you really listening.
Yeah. What's your favorite verse?
Period, or from my last project?
No, yours. Like
your
favorite verse, whether it came from your last project, whether it's
I wrote,
this project, whatever.
I was locked up 2017, and I wrote to. It's real easy. For some reason, I can't hear beats in my head, except Drake beats when I'm in jail. I can always hear Drake beats in my head because they so simple. But I wrote to Closer to My Dreams instrumental, and this was in my head, by the way. But yeah, I spazzed on that. I fuck with that little verse. It was very. I started off. I said, yesterday I took the long way home. Stress levels too high. Still broke. Still can't afford a trip to Dubai. And people tell me I'm the shit, but I don't smell it. And I got a felony, but I'm not your typical felon. I take the gas and inhale it. My pain. But yeah, I was like going on that bit.
Man, that boy, this man right here, this man right here is special.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey man, so being an artist, man, you know, and a lot of times artists or just creators in general, you know, they find themselves under this microscope lens. You know what I mean? So if you weren't under that microscope lens, what's one thing that you would do if you knew nobody would judge you?
I could pretty much do what I want to do. Like that whole my name KD, that came from like people saying that. Not they won't say my name KD, but like let's say I do something, they'll be like, that's KD. Oh, that's just KD. Everything that I used to do get excused. So I just do me. Like the pink bandana, I wear a bunnet everywhere. I was in the studio with Gunna and Thug. I had a bunnet on. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Like I just do me. And when you be yourself, you get accepted for being yourself. So like Lil Uzi, people accept Lil Uzi for being himself because Lil Uzi's gonna be himself to like such an extreme level. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like Thug, he gonna be himself to such an extreme level. You just accept whatever the fuck he's giving you because he's giving you him. This is all I got to give.
And it's the most dopest thing that you can do.
Right.
And I don't know if you're into, you know, God or anything, but it's a slap in the face to God when you're trying to be somebody else.
Yes, you're not. Nobody can be you better than you. So do what you can be the best at.
Bro, real shit. Like, I feel like this whole here lately, this season 2, there's been like one drawn out message.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you'll hear it within the next couple of episodes, but like one person, I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say her name or this person's name because we haven't put them out there yet. But like it was like a rising, like you know, coming up. You know what I'm saying? From the bullshit, yours be you. You know what I'm saying? Like self-awareness. Self-awareness is the best awareness.
Facts.
If you know what you don't like, you know what you like.
Facts. That simple.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know you ain't in no trap. So why are you trapping? Or why are you rapping about trap?
Or like example, I tell you I had left my job 'cause I started selling weed, right? I'm not talking about moving weed because I ain't selling enough. You feel me? I ain't the plug. You feel me? Right. You do all that popular shit. We the plug. I'm not the plug. I just sell weed. And I'm just doing it because I just need some money real quick. Right. I'm not trying to be that. So don't emulate that. Don't highlight that. If you know you're doing something on the side just to get where you got to get, don't highlight what you're doing on the side.
Right.
That's not your focus. That's not your focal point. Your focal point is what this is. Don't point out what you're doing to get there. Like my uncle kept telling me, stop singing all the time. He like, you're gonna get there, but don't show everybody your flaws. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a gem. Oh, that's a gem.
That's how it used to be back in the day anyway. With celebrities always presented themselves as perfect. Now it's a little different. They like to see your imperfections. But back then you have to be presented as perfection.
That's true.
Now it's cool. Cardi B and all them folks, it's made it cool to be yourself for real.
Right.
That's why I say I can be honest. I don't give a fuck now. I can say what I really want to say because like you get accepted for just being yourself.
That's true.
How do you?
Oh, go ahead.
Now, how do you feel about? You still see artists who still keep up this perfect persona. You know what I mean? That's made it to wherever level they made it. You know what I mean? Then like you said, on the flip side, you have the Cardi B's. You know what I mean? Who flaunt their imperfections. You know what I mean? And it's
she literally get on FaceTime, house dirty, whatever.
Yeah.
Like hair messed up, don't matter. Did me. She like did me. What's up?
So seeing those type of things, seeing that transition, because it definitely has been a transition. Has that made you more comfortable with just being yourself at all times?
It made me more comfortable. It wasn't. I'm a Taurus, so I'm naturally stubborn.
Right.
I do what the fuck I want, and I've always been like that. Like so, I tell y'all when I said one earlier. I used to leave when I was 13, 14. I used to leave for like months at a time. My uncle called my dad, be like, "What?" My nickname Mookie. He be like, "What Mookie at?" And he be like, "I don't know. Ain't seen bro since April." What the fuck? You 13. What you mean you ain't seen since April? But I was just buck. You feel me? He wasn't worried. I was so self-sufficient. Nobody was ever worried about me. You know what I'm saying? But that's also why my family said go live with my uncle, because I used to be in everybody's hood. I'm just good. I'm always fighting. Like, I don't know nobody who don't fight professionally. Been in more fights than me. Like, I used to just fight all the time. Like, so all those things just come together to make me like I am. It made me real comfortable. Like, like most dudes, like, you know how you might have a situation. In my head, always, you can't whip my ass. So I'm not really worried about it for real. I really believe in my head you can't whip my ass. So I'm really not worried about other shit. Like, when you're just comfortable in your skin.
Right.
Like, what am I worried about? I'm not worried about you taking my bitch. I'm not worried about you beat my ass. I don't care if you talk about me. When I walk in the room, somebody staring at me, I just assume I look good. I assume you heard my song before. I don't assume somebody got a problem with me just because they looking at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody got a mug on their face, I assume they high. Like, I don't just assume negativity. You know what I'm saying? But that keeps me comfortable in just being myself because I look at everything as positive.
Was that something that you had to develop through time?
Yeah, definitely. The positivity thing, definitely. I used to be the angry kid.
That's not a Taurus trait to look at things that are positive.
No, so look, I'm a real Taurus, but there are things about me that aren't Taurus-like, but I specifically changed them. I remember, and this was 2008, same year that Carter 3 came out, my New Year's resolution was to smile more. I'm a smiling ass nigga now. I did not used to smile at all. I was walking around. Fuck that. I used to walk around all day. This is my facial expression all fucking day. I don't matter who I'm talking to. Like, I just always look mad. So, like, changing that, like, was a big thing. And, yeah, everything else about the Taurus, since I'm a Taurus, like, fuck. I'm a Taurus like hell. But,
what's the
I'm a realist, but I'm a Taurus.
What's the difference between criticism and hate?
Hate comes from envy. And somebody has to love something to a degree to hate it anyways. So, if somebody's hating on you, they like something like if you ever had somebody say, "You must think you look good today." No, you think I look good. That's why you said it. It came out of your head. The sentence "you look good" came in your head because you thought I look good, and you trying to play it off like you must think you fresh. No, you think I'm fresh.
Right.
Thank you. You feel me? Like, I don't know. Like,
I mean, that's real shit though. That's real shit because people do give out underhanded compliments like that. But
I do get people who I accept criticism very well, but I feel like I'm real good at spotting the difference between the two. No, I'm not. I got a problem. I don't ever think people hating on me. I don't feel like who the fuck am I to be hated on? Like, people, I just talked to this guy the other day, boy named Champ, man. It was like 2 days ago. He was like, "Bro, I know how you be feeling, bro, that all them niggas be hating on you. I be see what you be saying." I said, "Hold up." I said, "What do you think I be saying? What do you hear when you see me talk about stuff on social media? Like, what are you processing?" Because I don't feel like nobody hate on me. And I told him about the whole rapper singer thing. I hate that they call Rod Wave a rapper. They call anybody They call anybody Lil Durk. They call anybody a rapper that do the same thing I do, but I get called a singer. I be talking about that and me getting booked and how that shit works. People think I'm thinking people hating on me. I don't feel like nobody holding their nuts on me. They just ain't heard me.
Right.
Like anybody that don't like my music, ain't heard it. That's what I just tell myself. They ain't heard it. Like everybody ain't gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? But most time people ain't heard it, so I don't be feeling like people be hating on me. So that is an issue I have. But it keeps me positive too. Right. Yeah. I don't ever be. Now I do know one situation where this nigga held his nuts on me for real. But I ain't gonna speak on that. I ain't gonna even get no shine. The shit was lame, but it didn't work out for him. You know what I'm saying?
It don't never do. It never do. Hate will never get you far.
I'm like, bro, we supposed to be on the same.
And a lot of times it be like that, bro.
Supposed to be on the same shit.
It be the niggas that be sitting right next to you that, you know, really holding they nuts on you.
Well, shit on you, bro.
Bro. Oh, that nigga really not that good. Or just be on some. Just
the
be on
nigga
some
the nigga in particular who held their nuts on me, I know for a fact they nervous. At first we wasn't doing the same shit, but I feel like now we doing. I don't give a fuck. At first we weren't doing the same shit. Now we doing more similar shit, and I feel like motherfuckers be like, damn, if he get the same exact shit I got to help him out or to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? He got the same shit that I got behind me, then I might not be able to compete with him. Thing is, I don't look at nothing as a competition. I feel like everybody can eat, but everybody not like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody don't look at it the same way.
Like, I don't think nobody better than us in our field.
Right.
But I know that there's people that's bigger than us. You know what I'm saying?
There's a reason this is the first podcast I came to. Just want to say that. Y'all do y'all thing.
And I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you.
For sure.
But yeah, man, just like you, like nobody can fuck with us, but at the same time we do big up everybody. You know what I'm saying? We even as small as a share. You know what I'm saying? We share.
It's crazy because I'm not people. I hate when people not hate, but I don't like people support me if they don't like my music. Don't support me because you feel like you got to.
Right.
Like also, this is another little pet peeve of mine. If I got a show coming up, do not say you didn't come to my show because I didn't invite you. Because Migos didn't fucking invite you, but you still went to go see Migos. We don't do no shit differently. So that should be. I want to see some weird people. They're like, "Oh, you didn't invite me, so I didn't come." I'm like, yeah, I made a post, made a public post, I tagged you. What you mean I invite you? Can I ask you personally?
Boy, you speaking for the artists out there, bro.
Man, I spent all this money, or I made this flyer myself. You didn't even read it. You asked me all these questions. Oh, another thing. Hold up, time out. When you make a flyer, right, and you got a performance or something coming up, a flyer for anything, and people don't understand that all the information is right there, and they come ask you all these questions, not realizing they're not the only person asking me these questions.
Bro, shout out to Reed.
That's why I don't like my phone. Like, cause you would sit there and text me. I'm texting 80 people for a show. They all ask me what time or how much, where it's at. It's all on the flyer, and then 10 people show up. But I've been talking to 80 all day. Now I'm mad. I'm at the show like, where the fuck you at? You feel me? Like, and I don't even be caring if you're there for real, but you been on my line all damn day. You and 60 other people. So like, I hate that shit. Reed, I fucking hate humans. Like, you see me around a dog or a baby or like a little kid, great. Like adults.
That sense of entitlement.
Like why you think I gotta answer these questions, bro? Like, it's right there. But then you gotta be nice because I need you to come. So I have to respond, and I have to be nice, and I'm prideful, I'm stubborn, so it's really hard for me. But I do it. I do what I gotta do. My shows go
but
decent.
You a tourist for real, but
I'm a real tourist, bro. I'm a real tourist, like for real.
Have you ever been signed or dealt with like management?
Contractual, no. Have I had labels try to sign me? Yeah. Have I had a manager before? Yeah. Do I have people try to be my manager now? Yeah. But I'm real big on what can you do for me that I can't do for myself. If you're not bringing me opportunity, like I had one situation where a lot of the opportunities that I was getting, I already had in my email. So it's like, I didn't take these shows because I didn't want to. And now you bring me these shows, thinking you brought me some shows. But I'm like, no, you ain't bring me no shows. I already had them. I didn't want to do that. So like, it's like what can you bring to me that I can't get myself? Right. Because if I can get it myself, what am I paying you for? Yeah. Why are you getting 10%, 15%? Fuck that. that, bro. Nigga try to get 25% from me. Did for like a couple weeks ago. And then Tom said, yeah, I can help you out. So I'm gonna have it's gonna be 25%. I said 25%. So you want your 25% before the label, before the video shoot, before everything come out the budget. You want your 25 off top. That's a fourth of my fucking money. God don't get that much. He asked for 10%.
10%.
You want 25? You better than God now.
And
you doing more than God now.
Managers aren't supposed to get that much. They only supposed to get like 10 to 15.
And that's what I get to. I say, so what is your job description? What are you going to be doing exactly? Management. Like, what are you doing? Are you finna also be my assistant? Are you also finna be my label head? Are you also finna be my social media chair? Like, what are you finna be doing outside of just managing? Because just managing ain't enough. You just answering phone calls. That's all you really supposed to be doing. You supposed to be managing what I already have going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to get all this money, then what else are you finna do? You better be finna do shit. Yeah. You better know people I don't know. You better finna go to places I couldn't get in. Like, I want to go to a club that I could not get in before, and you get me in that bit because you whoever you is. Right. Until that moment comes, I can keep doing what I'm doing.
So what advice would you give a younger artist or a kid that wants to be just like KaiD?
Trust you. Trust yourself. You right. Young Thug said that in that interview too.
Yeah, you right.
You right. You think you right. You right. That's it. Just remember that you right. I know this is a little different, but he passed away. My boy Bart, R.I.P. F&G Bart. But I remember there was a time before Bart really had got hip into music. I've been knowing Bart since he was like 11. You know what I'm saying? 11, 12. Because he's coming to Hollywood Connection all the time. I used to be the pizza man, give him all peace, give him free stuff and stuff like that. So I mean, he started doing music. He was like, KaiD, help me out. Like, tell me what to do. And I told him, I said, no. I said, figure out what you need to do, then come talk to me. He was like, what you mean? I was like, if you need to make I didn't want to say no names. I didn't want to say SoundCloud or BMI. I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to tell him no type of direction to go. I was just like, when you go Google and figure out what you need to do, come holler at me and I will help you do anything. Anything specifically you ask me, I'll help you. But you have to come ask specifically, hey, for me to do this. I remember when he was trying to, he couldn't see his streams, like and stuff, and I was like, he asked me to help him see his streams. So I went and pulled up on him, helped him. I set all this stuff up. I set up everything. But I did it because he asked me for something specific. Right. Now, I brought that up because that's one of the people I told, hey, go do it. Mm-hmm. And I remember having to call my boy Buchin like, hey, bro, Bart lapping us right now. I said, Bart's like lapping us. I was like, Bart's eating. Bart's everywhere. Bart got all these like Bart eating right now. Mm-hmm. I said, I just got phone Bart eating. Like, hitting my boy, he was like, everybody got their own race. Da-da-da-da. I said, no, we're not trying hard enough. Like, fuck that. He came to me for help. Yeah. I need him now. You feel me? Like, yeah. But that's he was an example of go figure it out, and he wouldn't got figured out. He would still come ask me for help. Like I said, I'm a nice guy. I'll help you, whatever I can help you with, but I'm not gonna do nothing for you. Right. Cause then I'm hindering you. I didn't teach you how to eat. I didn't teach you how to fish. I just gave you some fish. You feel me? I need to teach you how to fish. You feel me? Or tell you to go out there and learn how to fish. Go out there and fucking learn how to fish. I didn't teach him shit. He went out there by his damn self and got it himself. But that's something you could say though. You know what I'm saying? When somebody don't do it for you and make you do it yourself, you can go really say, I did it myself. That boy self-made. He doing it himself. You feel me? Right. Whether he came to me, asked me for help or not, he didn't get my help. He did it himself. You know what I'm saying?
So do you even see yourself being served?
If I find it beneficial.
You're a smart man, bro.
Appreciate it.
You're a real smart man, bro. And like you
calculated.
Very. And like we want to give you your flowers.
I appreciate that, man.
Now, because like, dog, one thing that you have that everybody else don't is you.
Damn, you just said shit.
So, like,
damn, the one thing you got that everybody else don't is you.
Is you, bruh.
Man, hold up. Write that down.
You self-sufficient. Yeah. If you don't know something, you learn it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't let nothing is ever too hard for you.
Facts. That's what you're supposed to be though. Like as people, like we're the crazy adaptive species. You can't adapt to your situation. And are you human? Like that's what we do. We adapt. We change. We grow. So what are you doing?
People are, like you said earlier, distracted. It's a big difference on not specifically knowing how and not trying. and not doing.
Yeah,
right.
Big difference. Significant difference between not knowing how to and just not doing it at all.
Like
big ass difference.
You ain't trying, like you said, bro. You not trying.
Right.
If you hit me up for a feature and you don't got a studio to record that, that's already a red flag for me. Do you got any songs? Like, you ain't gotta have no studio. Do you have any songs? Let me hear you. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't done nothing, it's gonna sound to me like you just want me to come do it for you. You want me to find your beat. You want me to write your hook. You want me to take you to the studio. You want me to help you release your music. I gotta do that for myself. Do something for yourself. If you want me to, I'll tell you how much it is. I'll come lay that hook. You want to pay for that verse? I'll lay that verse. I'm not finna do everything though. I gotta do this shit for myself. You know what I'm saying? So like, just knowing how hard I have to work for myself, I don't got time to work for somebody else right now. I used to always fuck myself up and end up down because before I got up for real, I was trying to pull somebody up with me, but I wasn't up high enough to be pulling somebody. So I used to, right back down. Wow. So I gotta help myself and get on my feet for real, and then I can help people.
But it was back to you.
Yeah, that's all. It always come back. It always
come back to you. Yeah. Like you said I'm not up high enough to be able to eat I'm short. My arms aren't even long enough to come reach you.
My arms tired, nigga.
Like, come on,
this
bro.
You. Like, you'll be right here. You'll step 1 foot up, and folks be like, "Help me, help me." I'm like, "Wait, I haven't even went. I'm still in the same spot because I ain't moved this other foot up yet." Right. You feel me? I'm still technically here. Let me put this other foot first. Then I can reach back. You know what I'm saying? You just make sure when I reach back, you make sure I don't fall when I'm reaching back. But people let you fall. Yeah. You feel me? Like that be the it. That's why I'm like, you feel me? I just put 2 feet up. I got 2 feet up here. I'm leaning back now. You gotta help me too. You feel me? You gotta.
What are you bringing to the table?
Yeah, like when I'm helping you, what am I getting out of this? And what are you really finna do with it? And if I get fucked up, do you give a damn? If you don't care, I don't care if I get messed up, but I care if you care. I don't care what you think about me. I care about how you treat me. I care about what you say to me. I don't give a fuck about how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's real big on action. If I'm trying to help you and it's fucking me up and you continuously let me help you and get fucked up and we both end up fucked up, I might not fuck with you when I come back up again. I'm not gonna try to pull you up no more. Cause you fucked me up and you didn't care. It ain't about that you fucked me up. It's that you didn't give a fuck. You ain't even try to help. You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit. I want to change the subject a little bit. What makes a song or an album classic?
Mixture of things. First thing to a classic, I feel like classics are personable, like they're personal, but at the same time it has to be a general synopsis. Like it has to be a general agreement upon whatever you feel personally. So first thing it has to do is make you feel however it's making you feel. It has to do something for you, and then it has to do those same things for a lot of other people. Mm-hmm. And how long it lasts, not always how much it matters, but how long that song lasts, it plays into it, as far as like staying power and relevance. And I don't know, I hate to say numbers, but that counts into it too, like how well the song did. But I feel like I got a classic or two that aren't considered classic because they're not big enough yet. So that's why I say it has a lot to do with how it make you feel rather than how the numbers are, but that counts. It got to be a general synopsis, which means that a lot of people have to hear it for even, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
In your opinion, what's some classic songs or what's a classic project to you that's yours?
Oh, okay.
That the people would, that if Joe Blow on the street came to you right now and was like, I want to know who is this KaiD guy? Play something. What would you play?
I would go straight to Same Energy. I feel like Same Energy, that project is a classic. I really do believe that. I believe that because of the consistency through the project. The consistency, the whole outlook that went into it. Like, quite a few of those songs are about somebody specifically. Right. Favorite Sin is about a girl specifically. Before the Streets is about that. Before the Streetlights, that same girl. Bathroom Freestyle, that's a real story. That's about that same girl. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just the going into it, the writing of it, and to make it so personable for her, but so relatable for everybody else. Like, and I feel like that was really my goal, was to, like, make songs, like, that when she listens to it, it's, like, super, super descriptive. But when you hear it, you bopping your head, not even knowing what the hell I'm talking about, you think this just a good song. or you might be relating to it in your own way, but you don't even know this is a real story. Like,
right.
So yeah. But classic song, I feel like Degrassi is classic. I feel like in due time, I don't feel like that song gonna get old. Only because my songs get old to me, and everywhere I go, I always have a song that people play when I walk in. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, KaiD here, let's play this. Yeah. Degrassi that one, and Degrassi don't get on my nerves. Like, usually songs get on my nerves, cause I know my song. I write it. Maybe like I got a song called Oatmeal that's still not out that I wrote 3 years ago. I just recorded last year, and it'll come out next year. That song will be 4 years older than me when it drop. But it has to be like that hard. But like Degrassi is one of them songs that just don't. I don't feel like it'll get old to me, and I feel like that project dropped. That project dropped April. People still Degrassi's still gaining traction currently.
Right.
Like folks still fucking with it like it was yesterday. So I'm like, that might be one of the ones. I just gotta get the right behind it, like the right whatever. This list of things, but I gotta put the right work in behind the single to push it heavy.
Right. How do you go about choosing your singles?
So Degrassi wasn't even a fucking single. I feel like Same Angel such a classic. I didn't pick a single, so I dropped Exit Only before the project was even written or recorded.
Right.
So technically, Exit Only was a single, but when I dropped the project, I didn't know what song to pick out, so I was gonna shoot a video to every song and just do it like that. Like it's gonna pick itself. I ended up shooting Degrassi. I ain't dropped Before the Streetlights on video. I ain't do shit video, and I ain't even dropped Bathroom Freestyle video. But the other videos was out. Deep, Exit Only, Favorite Scent, and Degrassi, that was already out. But Degrassi just kind of hit different to people. Be honest with you, it's the video. I don't know if y'all seen the video. It's a lot of ass. Yeah. A lot of ass in the video. That's all it was, for real. But it made people listen to it. And I'm like, damn, this song really is like good. Yeah, I appreciate it. But yeah, usually I kind of let the people pick it. I can see my stream. I see everything. I see my Spotify, my Apple Music, my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I hear how people are receiving it. When I go places, what songs are being played, like what people tell me their favorite song was, and I kind of let songs pick themselves.
Who's fucking with you right now? What city fucking with you right now?
Outside Columbus. It's Alabama, Birmingham. I got family in I got like a couple cousins in Birmingham, so I feel like I probably got to do with that. Outside of Columbus, but in Georgia, like the Atlanta area, but it's only like that because I mean I do be up there working my one, but at CSU, most CSU students are not from Columbus.
Right.
My fan base is really heavy CSU. I don't be out in the local scene like that. So being that my fan base is so heavy CSU, and I really monopolized CSU at one point, everybody that's at CSU not from here, and they always going back home. Yeah. And they put people on back home. So like my fan base was like really like scattered. But it was really like up there and then down here. You know what I'm saying? But it was like really spread out. But it's not heavy nowhere in particular, but it's really spread out.
Speaking of CSU,
I'm gonna take that back a little bit too, cause I did have a performance in Atlanta maybe 3 weeks ago, and a lot of people showed up, and I was kind of surprised cause I promoted it that day of.
Oh, that's hard.
A lot of folks showed up, so I was like, okay, maybe I got a little more fan base up here than I thought. But my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off though.
Oh no, G. D-Rock,
that's my boy. That's my boy. That's
like,
my boy.
Are you down with Marley Gang?
Folks wouldn't believe that back in the day. I used to literally get in fights about Marley Gang and all kind of stuff. Like one dude tried me because he thought I was Marley Gang, so I had to whip his ass. Now I didn't want to. I'm like Marley Gang, bro. They're just my boys. Like,
how did that relationship form, and how did him being a promoter help you?
Man, D-Rock booked me for my first show. This was in 2014, maybe. Right. Had a song called Motherfucking I shouldn't even said that. Damn, I ain't gonna tell you what my group name was. That song sucked. That song was bad. You feel me? And I kind of I still be saying shit to him like every so often. I be like, D-Rock, you lame as fuck for letting me perform that song. But I fuck with you for giving me the platform. Yeah. Cause he the first person to fuck with me. Like Marley Gang was literally some of my first friends at CSU. Like group of friends. You know what I'm saying? I had separate people I was cool with, but my first collective group, like if I could walk in and a group of people fuck with me, it was Marley Gang. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with them from that, and then. Like I said, I was in a little group back then, and I was trying to perform at a little party they had. They was throwing parties heavy. He was like, shit, alright, you my boy, cool. He let me in my group up there. we didn't do bad, but the song was trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But from there, people don't even know that, like, Corey, like, Prince of the City, my right hand, like, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even know that, like, me and, like, Bart, that was my boy. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, Jay Bunny, he doing shit, that my boy. Mm-hmm. Fuck with real. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you wouldn't know, like, everybody know each other. Especially me, because I'm so, I guess I don't be on the scene like that. But, yeah, like, they're my boys. You just don't know that. Jada King, like, I used to fuck with John Marshall heavy, like, like all of the radio personality and shit. Fuck with them. Like, I just don't be at the radio station all the time, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah. I had another question, but it just slipped my mind.
My bad, I be talking too much.
Goddamn.
I be trying to get context, be talking too much.
Nah, you good.
What is one experience in life, man, that without it just KD wouldn't even be KD?
We're potting now. That was
good. I like that question.
What came up pulled from 30 feet?
Ask that question again.
What's one experience in life that just without it, KD wouldn't even be KD?
When I got locked up that last time, 2018, I got locked up for a probation violation, and just sitting in there, it taught me so much about patience. So I'm such a patient individual. Like, I'm real patient. I'm too patient sometimes. I feel like I'm so patient that I might miss an opportunity here or there because I feel like it's gonna be there because I'm so patient. But yeah, that just sitting in there, that time and the time I was locked up right before that, like in, I think it was 2017, I was sitting in there and I didn't know when I was gonna get out. I was just sitting there and just not knowing. I had shows set up. I had all kind of shit going on. Like, I had to go on a little I got them to transfer me from the Towers to Stockade, which is when you get to like work or whatever, and work your time down or whatever the fuck. And I was thinking, okay, if I can get 4 for 1, then I don't know what I'm getting out, but I know this shit got to count for something. Like, let's say I go to court, they're like, well, you getting 4 for 1, so you been in jail 30 days, but multiply that by 4, so you can get out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like that, like, all right, we're gonna do that shit like that. But yeah, just being in there and just not knowing what the fuck going on, you just gotta sit there. I had to go on a little kiosk or whatever, and had to message my homeboy. We was talking email. I had to get him my phone, tell him my notes. Like, he had to. I used to do everything. I used to set up everything. I used to make our cover arts, like everything. I used to do everything. So I'm locked up. You got to do everything now. You know what I'm saying? So like,
bro, how was that trusting? Like,
I'm mad. I was mad as fuck because I had a note in my fucking phone with this girl that okay, so look, I was at a spot and it's like 2, 3 in the morning and she on the phone. I can hear her. And she talking about some sexual shit. I'm in the bed. So I get my ass up. I go sit on the floor at the bottom of the bed. I didn't say nothing. I started typing my long ass message, right? I wasn't gonna say nothing to her. I got a bad temper. So I wasn't gonna say shit. I'm just typing. And I typed and I went in detail. I went in detail. And then I stopped writing. Stopped typing. I'm asleep. And I didn't talk to her no more for a while after that. Like, but he ended up going to my notes and seeing that shit.
Oh.
Yeah, he was like, hey, bro, all that happened. And I was like, get out my notes, bro. But yeah. He was like, bro, I didn't even mean to read it, but I saw the first sentence and I was like, she said, boy, you went in. You ain't never let her see it. I was like, nah. I felt better after I typed it. I do that a lot too. I get real mad about something. If I go write it down and talk about it, I'll calm down within 5-10 minutes. I'm not bipolar though. I just don't like being angry.
Bro, you have an outlet, nigga. Like, you're dealing with mental health, and I don't even think like you really notice that shit. Bro, you literally said earlier how much you enjoy writing. Fast forward 83 minutes and 35 seconds later, you're telling us basically why you love to write.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's...
I tell people sometimes, like, when we talk about like stress or whatever, I be like, if music or writing can help you, do it, because that's what I do. I don't know what to really tell you to do. I just write everything down. I write everything down, but like, situation like that, if I gotta evaluate my temper or check my temper, I go write. Like, if I can. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's situation, that's usually with females though. If it's situation female, I go write. Nigga, you can get your ass beat. I don't talk, so. But that's also going to I had to go type because I'm not a talker.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm just going to type it out. You know what I'm saying? But I can communicate very well. But when I get mad, I might not want to. So I'm going right real quick. I feel better.
Understandable, man. This went a lot better than I thought. Like, not knocking no episode that we do, but just.
And I want you to know that you booked this. Like, I booked this. No offense to you, but I know you like personally. Right. So like, remember when we was at Ethan Studio? That's why I'm here.
And I appreciate
it. It was your energy.
Bro.
I was like, all right, cool. I fuck with it. I told my roommate, she was like, you gonna actually go? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go.
I fuck with that, cool. Bro. I appreciate that, man. That mean a lot to me because, like, respect.
Yeah, facts.
It's just respect, bro, and you don't know how people are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just because off the vibe.
Yeah.
As long as you got like a good vibe and a good aura, people.
That's me.
Good.
That's how I am with people. Like, you got a good vibe, good aura, good energy. I'm a big evaluator of energy. You got good energy, I'm cool.
That's where you got same energy from.
Bingo. Same energy actually came from in Before the Street Lights. No, not Before the Street Lights. There's an actual song called Same Energy that was supposed to make the project, but somebody bought the beat. But that song was also about that girl too. But in the song, I said, I'm gonna tell you the story. So we was at a little kickback, me and my girl that time, and a girl had walked up on me and hugged me. When she hugged me, she did the most. So I literally grabbed her hands off my back and I put them on her. Now, I knew my girl was over there, so I'm sitting there talking to her, you know what I'm saying? We finished up the conversation. I go over to her, she was like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, what you mean? She was like, she all up on you? I said, I literally moved her hands and I set them on her. What you mean? She said, all right, don't worry about it. A nigga got up on me, keep that same energy. I said, you talking about keep that same energy, you gonna fuck around and get somebody killed. So in the song, I said, she told me keep that same energy, gonna fuck around and get a nigga killed. So that's where I wrote that line and I named the project right then. I said, same fucking energy. And that's at the end of Favorite Scent. I say, I don't know. We'll see. Like, I was still like evaluating her. Like, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Like, have you pushing it to me? So I'm gonna push it back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. And I had to do that with her because I would've got lost.
You had to keep it an honest age.
This man is calculated, bro.
Bro, calculated as fuck, bro.
That girl made me fall in love in a month and a half. I was like, wow, you were different. She made me like my mama again and everything. Like, I was talking about like just, she was just hitting me different. Like, in turn, pause. And emotionally. Like, yeah, I'm like, man, you made me cool with my mom again. That's crazy. I just want to be with you forever.
Exactly.
Man, I was crazy about shawty.
Man.
Crazy.
You got anything else? I think we done covered a lot of ground, bro.
I'm just enjoying the energy, man.
For sure.
Man, but you know, we got something else cooking after this. But how we like to end the show off, I'm sure you know. But I want to know, we got to have your top 5. Who is your top 5 singers?
Singers? I don't even listen to singers like that. Honestly, number 1, crazy, like different level. Number 1, like number 1 point, like number 1, Trey Songz.
Okay.
Like Trey Songz literally taught me how to sing, and I never met him before. He taught me how to sing without knowing how to sing back when I couldn't sing. Learning how to curve my notes and like cut out here and crack this note out and little stuff, like learning how to be theatrics. Like, my uncle used to think I was embarrassing myself at school. No, all I'm doing is and that's all I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing crazy, but like doing little stuff like learning how to yodel. You taught me how to yodel. Like, so Trey Songz, I go Chris Brown, R&B singers. Trey, Chris Brown. I have a real evaluation on what I consider a singer, because I don't consider like Black a singer. I don't really consider Bryson Tiller a singer or Drake a singer. You know what I'm saying? But they do those type of vibes that I like. And I feel like everybody be singing now. Like Lil Durk be singing, but he if you can't sing, it don't count.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, definitely Trey, Chris, fuck with Jacquees, but I really don't be listening to a lot of R&B for real. I listen to female R&B way heavier than male R&B.
That's cool too.
But Trey Songz, like, that's different. Like, that I'm listening to that. Like, you know how you listen to shit, you a little biased. So you gotta know that you biased. Like, hey, they're like, how was the song or how the project was? I'm like, well, I loved it. You might like it a little bit. I love it.
But I love it.
But I know that I loved it and you might like it. Like, when I remember when Lil Wayne dropped, what project it was, dang, I can't think what it was called. It was a few years ago. But everybody else kind of react to it like, I was like, I love it. It's great for me.
Yeah, Funeral and Carter 5. Slick.
Carter 5 is one of those. But it was something he dropped before Carter 5. It was probably like 2018. It was
probably
called
like I'm Not a Human Being.
Being.
Not that one. It was after that. It was like No or
Free Lil
Free.
Wayne.
That one. The Free Weezy album.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I fucked with it, but everybody else didn't. But I also knew I'm listening to it like I can see people not liking this, even though I'm biased. I love it. So
Trey Songz, Chris Brown,
I fuck with Jacquees.
Jacquees.
You can throw the female R&B artists in there.
I love Summer Walker.
Okay, Summer
I
Walker.
love Janae. Janae.
That's a different list.
I love Janae. They're big influences on my music. If I had to tell you like my biggest musical influences, they like are different, but they all go into like making me, and they'll probably be Summer, Janae, Gunna, J. Cole, and Wayne.
I
Put
can
them
see
5
that.
in one, you would get me. Like
I can see that.
Yeah.
The honesty, the flow, the
Right.
cadence, the melody.
But I get that. Like I just love the way Gunna bop a beat, and he maintains his coolness. Always,
All the time.
Always chill.
Right.
All the time.
Always. And I can be like high strung with energy, but when I'm in my creating process, I'm not cool. I ain't never been cool, but I'm real smooth. You feel me? So like, I just like Gunna smooth as fuck. That's a smooth ass nigga. Like I'm listening to shit like, damn, this shit I'm smooth.
Never
like,
really out of pocket.
Never.
Yeah, no.
Never. I don't think I ever
What?
Nah.
like
Always in pocket.
but
Even when he
once
go up with some energy, he's still chilling.
But
know
once
how it
again,
go.
it's like it's the technical side that people don't.
I also one of my close friends is Gunna's first cousin, and I was able to be in the studio and watch Gunna record a lot, and just watching the whole process. Like he's a big influence, even though we record totally different. I don't punch like we record totally different, but just being in the energy, just watching how you spill it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. I just being that motherfucker quiet as hell, not
Taking
saying
notes.
shit, just like, I'm like, damn, that's Thug. He's like 6'2". Kind of tall. Thug's tall. Don't try him. All right, cool. I'm not just in there just taking notes. Like, all right, that's Weezy. Weezy probably the first person that I was around when I was around him that actually said something to me. Thug said something to me too. He was like, he came. I was out in the lobby. He came out. He said, "Hey, you seen Montreal or whoever the fuck?" I didn't know who the hell that was. I said, "Hold up, I'm finna go get him." So I leave out, and I was like, "Why the fuck did I say that?" And my homeboy that I was talking about, that's Gunna cousin or whatever, he knew he was talking about. He came and got him, and I was just saying we just kind of got out the way. But I went and told everybody at home. I was like, "Hey, man, I was in the studio with Thug. That nigga talked to me." They was like, "What he said?" I said, "He said, what Montreal?" They're like, "Who Montreal?" I said, "I don't know. I don't know who Montreal is, but he said it to me. Thug said it to me." Like, I'm telling you, I ain't one of them niggas who got too much pride. Like,
Bro, you're a
if
fan.
I show you love, like I show you love, bro.
It's okay to be fans out here, guys.
Yeah.
It is okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I can't help myself. I'm not no dead Ryan that do the most, but like I'm gonna show love. I fuck with you. Like I said, I don't like people come to my shows just cause they know me.
Right.
Fuck with my music. You don't fuck with my music, I come. Simple. You still my friend.
Hey, man.
Friends and fans are two different things.
1,000.
You can be my friend and not be a fan at all. You be my fan and not be my friend at all. It's okay. Stop trying to force me both.
You heard the man. But we want to appreciate you once again.
I appreciate y'all. For real.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for being here.
Can't say it enough.
Cause you didn't have to be here.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But you chose to, and we appreciate that, bro.
Appreciate you, man. For sure.
And this concludes this episode of Free Gems Network.
Hey, man. Can we clap it up again, man, for this, man?
Free Gems Network.